right when you were finally drifting into that sweet, peaceful sleep. That sudden, searing pain that shoots down your leg, making you gasp, clutch your sheets, and desperately rub your calf, praying it stops. It's startling, isn't it? You're not alone. So many of us have felt that jolt in the stillness of the night. Let me tell you, my friend, it happens to the best of us. And more often, as we grow older. I still remember my neighbor, Mrs. Ellen, a lively 72-year-old retired teacher. One evening, over a cup of warm tea, she shared with me how she dreaded bedtime, fearing the cramps that would sneak up on her at night. Like many of us, she thought, well, maybe it's just part of aging. But is it really? Hi, I'm your friend here at Wise Years, and I'm here to tell you, there is hope. You don't have to suffer quietly. You don't have to accept these leg cramps as just another sign of getting older. They are common, yes, but they are also preventable. And the answer is surprisingly simple. Picture this. What if the relief you've been searching for is already sitting in your kitchen? Yes, I'm talking about everyday foods. Simple, wholesome, delicious. Foods that not only nourish your muscles, but help you sleep through the night like a baby and wake up feeling ready to enjoy every precious moment of your golden years. Are you curious? You should be, because today, I'm going to reveal 6 powerful foods that can help you prevent and relieve leg cramps naturally. No fancy pills, no complicated routines, just real food, real relief. Before we jump into the good stuff, could you do me a little favor? If you've ever been woken up by one of those nasty leg cramps, tap that like button. It lets me know I'm not the only one. And if you care about living healthier, happier, and more comfortable years ahead, subscribe to Wise Years. Together, we'll make sure your best days are still ahead. All right, ready? Let's begin this journey to stronger, healthier muscles and better sleep. Why do these dreadful leg cramps seem to bother us more as we grow older? Is it just bad luck? Or is there something deeper going on inside our bodies? Let's make it simple. Imagine your muscles like sponges. Yes, soft kitchen sponges. When they're well hydrated and full of nutrients, they stay flexible, strong, and ready to do their job without a fuss. But when they dry out, when they lack the minerals and water they need, they become stiff, brittle, and prone to cracking. That's exactly what's happening when we experience cramps. You see, your muscles need 3 essential ingredients to work smoothly: potassium, magnesium, water. These 3 are the unsung heroes behind every comfortable step, every stretch, every peaceful night's sleep. Potassium is like the fuel that allows your muscles to contract and relax properly. Without enough of it, muscles can misfire, leading to those sharp, shocking cramps. Magnesium. Think of it as the gentle hand that soothes your muscles after they've done their job. It helps them relax and recover. And good old-fashioned water keeps the entire system flowing, hydrating every cell, flushing out toxins, and keeping your muscles as soft and pliable as that fresh kitchen sponge. So why does it get worse with age? Why do seniors, people like you and me, seem to suffer the most? Here's the truth. As we age, our bodies gradually lose the ability to absorb and retain these precious minerals. It's not your fault, it's just nature. And many common medications, like diuretics, blood pressure pills, or heart medications, quietly deplete potassium and magnesium without us even realizing it. On top of that, if we're less active, which is perfectly normal in our later years, blood flow slows down, further starving our muscles of what they need. It's like the perfect storm. Less potassium, less magnesium, less water, less circulation, more cramps. And sometimes it feels like nothing helps. But don't lose heart, my friend. There's a simple, natural way to fight back. And it doesn't involve fancy supplements or expensive treatments. In fact, relief could be sitting right in your kitchen right now. Picture this: peaceful, uninterrupted sleep, steady, confident steps during the day, freedom from that constant worry of what if I cramp tonight. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Now let me ask you, have you ever had a cramp ruin your night? If you have, type yes in the comments below. I'd love to know I'm not alone in this. And stay with me, because up next, I'm going to reveal 6 simple foods that could change everything for you, just like they did for Mrs. Ellen. And so many others. Let's start with one of the simplest yet most powerful cramp-fighting foods, the humble banana. Some people call it nature's perfect snack. And honestly, I couldn't agree more. I want to tell you about my friend, Mr. Harold, a 68-year-old retired mailman. For years, Harold dealt with nighttime leg cramps that left him exhausted and frustrated. He'd often joke, "I don't need an alarm clock. The cramps wake me up at 2 a.m. sharp." But it wasn't just a small annoyance. It robbed him of precious sleep and made even casual walks feel like a challenge. But everything changed when his doctor shared a simple tip. Eat a banana every day. Skeptical, but willing, Harold started having a banana with his breakfast each morning. Sometimes he'd even enjoy one in the afternoon, with a cup of tea. Within just 2 weeks, he noticed the cramps happening less frequently. And after a month, they were nearly gone. His words, "It felt like I got my nights and my mornings back." So why are bananas so effective? They're packed with potassium, about 422 milligrams in just one medium banana. Potassium plays a crucial role in controlling muscle contractions and keeping your body's fluids balanced. Without enough of it, muscles can tense up and misfire, causing those painful cramps. But bananas don't stop there. They also provide magnesium and vitamin B6, both of which support muscle relaxation and nerve health. It's like giving your muscles a warm, gentle hug. And here's the good news. Bananas are incredibly easy to add to your day. You can slice them into your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, enjoy them as a quick snack, even freeze and blend them into a creamy, healthy dessert. Perfect for those sweet cravings, without the guilt. Now here's a little tip. If leg cramps often visit you at night, try eating a banana about an hour before bedtime. The combination of potassium and magnesium can help relax your muscles naturally, setting you up for a restful, uninterrupted sleep. So next time you're at the grocery store, don't pass by the bananas. They might just be the easiest, tastiest solution to keeping your muscles happy and cramp-free during your wise years. Now, let's talk about one of the most underrated heroes in your kitchen, spinach. Yes, that simple, humble leafy green that many of us pushed around on our plates as kids turns out to be a lifesaver when it comes to preventing leg cramps. Let me tell you about Mrs. Betty, a sweet 74-year-old grandmother and an avid gardener. She loves tending to her roses, but for years, she struggled with frustrating leg cramps, especially after spending time in the garden. Betty used to sigh and tell her daughter, "I guess these old legs are just tired." But then, her daughter suggested she try adding spinach to her meals, explaining its powerful muscle-relaxing benefits. Betty, always the skeptic, laughed. "You mean a few leaves will fix these legs?" Yet are you willing to try anything? She started slipping spinach into her smoothies and soups. And the results? Within weeks, Betty noticed something remarkable. Fewer cramps, less soreness after gardening, even better energy throughout the day. She often jokes now, "Who knew a bunch of greens could make me feel like I'm 60 again?" So, what makes spinach so special? Spinach is packed with magnesium, one of the most important minerals for muscle health. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly a quarter of your daily magnesium needs. But it doesn't stop there. Spinach also delivers potassium to support fluid balance, iron for healthy blood flow, calcium for strong bones and muscle coordination. Together, they help keep your muscles well-fed, relaxed, and cramp-free. And as if that wasn't enough, spinach is also rich in vitamins A, C, and K, which support your immune system, bone strength, and even promote healthier skin, something we can all appreciate and at any age. The best part, spinach is incredibly easy to use. Toss it into a morning smoothie. I promise you won't even taste it. Sauté it with a little garlic and olive oil for a warm, comforting side dish. Stir it into soups, stews, or omelets for a delicious way to sneak in extra magnesium. And here's a little trick from Betty herself. If raw spinach isn't your favorite, just steam or sauté it lightly. It softens beautifully and is much easier on sensitive stomachs. So next time you pass by the greens at the market, remember this. This simple, gentle plant could be the key to stronger, cramp-free muscles and brighter, healthier days ahead. Next on our list is a small but mighty cramp fighter, almonds. These little nuts may seem humble, but they are loaded with nutrients that can make a real difference in your muscle health. Let me tell you about George, a 70-year-old retired mechanic. George was a hard-working man, and like many of us, he enjoyed his daily snacks, usually chips or salty crackers. They were his little reward after years of keeping engines running smoothly. But George couldn't figure out why his legs kept cramping up, especially at night. He'd often wake up rubbing his calves, grumbling about how getting old wasn't for sissies. Then one day, after a visit to his local nutritionist, George discovered the secret: magnesium. So he made a simple change, swapping out his chips for a handful of almonds each day. It wasn't a big change, just a handful, often while watching his favorite westerns in the afternoon. And within weeks, George noticed a difference. The cramps came less often, his sleep was more peaceful, and best of all, his energy and mood improved. "I couldn't believe it," he said. "Such a small swap made such a big difference." So why are almonds so effective? Just 1 ounce, about 23 almonds, provides roughly 76 milligrams of magnesium, covering about 20% of your daily needs. Magnesium is essential for relaxing your muscles after they contract, preventing them from tightening up unexpectedly and causing those painful cramps. But almonds don't stop there. They also provide calcium for smooth muscle function, vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps your muscles recover and stay healthy. What makes almonds even better? They're so easy to enjoy. Toss them into your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Keep a small bag in your purse or car. Pair them with a few pieces of dark chocolate for a magnesium-rich treat that feels just a little indulgent. And here's a quick tip from George himself. Soak your almonds overnight. This makes them easier to digest and softens them up, making them gentler on your teeth. A great trick for anyone with dental sensitivities. So whether you're watching a movie, heading out for a walk, or simply looking for a healthier snack, almonds are a delicious and simple way to fight cramps and nourish your body during your wise years. Now, let's talk about one of the tastiest and most powerful foods on our list: salmon. This pink, flaky fish is not just a delight for your taste buds, it's also a true guardian of your muscles and heart. Let me tell you about Linda, one of our dear Wise Years viewers. Linda is a 66-year-old retiree who loves nature walks and bird watching. For years, she enjoyed peaceful afternoons outdoors, but often paid the price later. Sharp, painful leg cramps would strike in the middle of the night. It wasn't just frustrating. It made her dread her favorite hobby. Then one day, during a friendly chat with a neighbor, she was encouraged to try adding salmon to her diet, just twice a week. Skeptical, but hopeful, Linda gave it a shot. And to her surprise, after just a few weeks of enjoying salmon, sometimes baked with lemon and herbs, other times flaked into a fresh salad, Linda noticed a big change. The cramps that used to steal her sleep were suddenly much less frequent. She even started sleeping through the night, waking up rested and ready to lace up her walking shoes again. So, what's salmon's secret? It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, natural inflammation fighters that help calm down inflamed tissues, keeping your muscles relaxed and comfortable. Inflammation is one of the hidden culprits behind muscle stiffness and cramps, especially as we age. And omega-3s? They're like a soothing balm for your overworked muscles. But that's not all. Salmon also offers a healthy dose of potassium to support proper muscle contractions, vitamin D, to help absorb calcium and strengthen bones. This combination is especially helpful for older adults, whose bodies naturally absorb fewer nutrients with age. And the best part? Salmon is versatile and easy to prepare. Grill it with a squeeze of lemon. Bake it with herbs. Pan-sear it for a crispy, golden finish. You can even enjoy it in soups, salads, sandwich spreads. And if fresh salmon feels out of reach, don't worry. Canned salmon is affordable, long-lasting, and still packed with all the same muscle-loving nutrients. Linda now swears by her salmon nights, as she calls them. "It's like giving my muscles a warm hug before bed," she says with a smile. So whether you're cooking for yourself or sharing a meal with loved ones, salmon might just be the tastiest way to soothe your muscles and enjoy your wise years to the fullest. Next on our list is not a food, but a drink: coconut water. Often called nature's sports drink, it's one of the most refreshing and natural ways to fight leg cramps and keep your muscles nourished and hydrated. I'd love for you to meet Ruth, a spirited 71-year-old retiree who has always loved her morning walks around the park. The fresh air, the singing birds, the gentle sunshine, they were her daily therapy. But there was one problem. About an hour or two after her walk, Ruth would be caught off guard by leg cramps, left rubbing her calves, wondering if her walking days were numbered. One day, a friend mentioned coconut water. Curious but doubtful, Ruth decided to give it a try. She started sipping a glass of coconut water after each walk. Nothing fancy, just pure, chilled coconut water. And to her amazement, within a few days, the cramps became less frequent and less severe. After a few weeks, they were practically gone. It's like my muscles found exactly what they were thirsty for, she joked. So what makes coconut water so special? It's naturally loaded with potassium, around 600 milligrams per cup, even more than a banana. Potassium helps balance fluids and support smooth muscle contractions. Coconut water also contains magnesium, calcium, sodium. Together, they form a natural electrolyte blend that keeps muscles functioning comfortably. For seniors, staying hydrated is more important than many realize. As we age, our sense of thirst decreases, often leading to unintentional dehydration, and that's one of the most common triggers for nighttime cramps. Coconut water gently replenishes both fluids and electrolytes, without the added sugars, dyes, or chemicals found in many commercial sports drinks. Enjoying it couldn't be easier. Have it chilled after gardening or walking. Use it as a base for smoothies. Mix with a splash of natural juice for a refreshing treat. A little tip from Ruth herself: always choose pure coconut water, free from added sugars and flavors. Keep a few cartons in your fridge or bag. They're the perfect companion for your day. So whether you're relaxing on your porch or finishing a refreshing walk, coconut water might just be the gentle, nourishing drink your muscles have been craving, helping you enjoy more comfortable, cramp-free days during your wise years. Food number 6, ginger, the humble root that soothes muscles naturally. Finally, let's talk about a spice that might already be sitting quietly in your kitchen. Ginger. This little root may not look like much, but it is a powerful ally in reducing inflammation and easing muscle cramps. Meet Susan, a warm-hearted, 69-year-old retired nurse. For years, Susan dealt with more than just occasional cramps. Cold nights brought stiff joints, aching muscles, and cramps that left her tossing and turning. She tried it all: creams, stretches, warm baths, massage tools. But nothing brought lasting relief. That is, until a friend from her church group suggested something simple: a cup of ginger tea before bed. Skeptical but open, Susan gave it a try. Every evening, she simmered a few slices of fresh ginger in water, added a touch of honey, and sipped it while winding down. And soon, she noticed the difference. Fewer cramps, lighter legs, looser joints, better sleep. "I didn't think something so simple could work," she said. "Now it's my favorite part of the day." So what's the secret behind ginger? Ginger is rich in natural compounds called gingerols, which have powerful anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting properties. Inflammation is a key culprit behind muscle tightness and cramping, especially as we age. Ginger helps reduce that inflammation, improves blood flow, and helps your muscles get the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay relaxed and pain-free. Ginger also prevents the buildup of lactic acid, which can cause that tight, sore feeling in your legs after activity. And for older adults whose circulation may naturally slow down, ginger offers a gentle, natural boost. The easiest way to enjoy ginger: make a warm, soothing tea. Peel and slice fresh ginger. Simmer in hot water for 10 minutes. Add honey or lemon for flavor. Sip before bedtime, just like Susan. You can also grate ginger into soups, stews, stir-fries, even smoothies. Susan's advice: sip it about an hour before bedtime. It's become my little nightly ritual, and I wake up feeling better than I have in years. So don't underestimate this humble root. Ginger might just be the comforting, natural solution to help you enjoy calmer nights and stronger muscles throughout your wise years. Finally, let's talk about a spice that might already be sitting quietly in your kitchen. Ginger. This little root may not look like much, but it is a powerful ally in reducing inflammation and easing muscle cramps. Meet Susan, a warm-hearted, 69-year-old retired nurse. For years, Susan dealt with more than just occasional cramps. Cold nights brought stiff joints, aching muscles, and cramps that left her tossing and turning. She tried it all: creams, stretches, warm baths, even massage tools. But nothing brought lasting relief. That is, until a friend from her church group suggested something simple: a cup of ginger tea before bed. Skeptical but open, Susan gave it a try. Every evening, she simmered a few slices of fresh ginger in water, added a touch of honey, and sipped it slowly while winding down for the night. And within a few weeks, she noticed the difference. Fewer cramps, lighter legs, less joint stiffness, better sleep. "I didn't think something so simple could work," she said. "Now it's my favorite part of the day." So, what's the secret behind ginger? Ginger is loaded with compounds called gingerols, natural anti-inflammatory agents that also boost circulation. Inflammation is one of the most common causes of muscle tightness and cramps, especially as we age. Ginger helps reduce that inflammation and improve blood flow, so your muscles get more oxygen and nutrients, exactly what they need to stay relaxed and pain-free. But that's not all. Ginger also helps prevent the buildup of lactic acid, often behind that tight, sore, uncomfortable feeling in your legs. For older adults whose circulation may slow down over time, ginger is a simple, powerful way to give your muscles a gentle boost. The easiest way to enjoy ginger: make a warm, soothing tea. Peel and slice a piece of fresh ginger. Simmer it in hot water for about 10 minutes. Add honey or lemon if you like. Sip it slowly before bedtime. You can also grate it into soups and stews. Add it to stir fries. Blend it into smoothies. Susan's advice: sip it about an hour before bedtime. It's become my little nightly ritual, and I wake up feeling better than I have in years. So don't underestimate this humble root. Ginger might just be the comforting, natural solution to help you enjoy calmer nights and stronger muscles throughout your wise years. Before we finish today, let's pause and reflect on what we've just uncovered. Because these 6 humble foods might just be the secret to unlocking stronger, healthier muscles and more restful nights. Let's take a quick journey back. Bananas, packed with potassium, gently keeping your muscles balanced and cramps at bay. Spinach, the green muscle relaxer, rich in magnesium, potassium, and other nutrients that keep your muscles nourished and ready to serve you well. Almonds, the tiny magnesium bombs, perfect for satisfying snacks while delivering the minerals your muscles quietly crave. Salmon, the inflammation-fighting champion, loaded with omega-3s, potassium, and vitamin D to help you move with ease and enjoy lasting comfort. Coconut water, nature's perfect drink, rich in electrolytes, gently rehydrating your body, soothing your muscles, without added sugars or chemicals. And finally, ginger, the miracle spice that eases inflammation, improves circulation, and lets you drift into peaceful, cramp-free sleep. Now you might be thinking, can it really be that simple? And the answer, my friend, is absolutely yes. The beauty is in the simplicity. These aren't expensive pills. They're not complicated routines. They're everyday, familiar foods, easily found at your local grocery store. Remember this: small steps lead to big rewards. Just imagine waking up feeling refreshed, walking without hesitation, gardening without fear, dancing freely at family gatherings. Picture yourself strolling under the sun, enjoying every step without the worry of cramps stealing your joy. This isn't just about leg cramps. It's about giving yourself the freedom, the comfort, and the energy to fully enjoy your precious wise years. So why not start today? Maybe tonight, you'll sip a warm cup of ginger tea. Tomorrow morning, toss some spinach into your omelet, or add a banana to your breakfast. Each small choice brings you closer to stronger, healthier muscles, and a life filled with more smiles and less discomfort. And remember, we're all in this together. Here at Wise Years, we're not just a channel, we're a family. If you're going to give these foods a try, type "I'm ready" in the comments below. Share your thoughts, your hopes, or even your favorite tip. You might just inspire someone else today. And don't forget, like this video if you found it helpful. It tells YouTube, and it tells me that you're out there, and that these tips are making a difference. Subscribe to Wise Years and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos filled with easy, natural ways to live healthier, happier, and stronger. No matter your age, I'd love to hear from you personally. Which of these foods are you excited to try first? Do you have a cramp story of your own? Have you found something that works wonders for you? Leave a comment below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you have a friend, a sibling, a neighbor, or someone in your community who struggles with leg cramps, don't keep this to yourself. Share this video with them. Let's help each other live our best wise years, free from those pesky cramps. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay well, stay strong, and keep smiling.